Oh, it has a checkbox near the YouTube.
Oh, see?
So now I'm going to go on my phone.
Oh, okay. Are we going to
over there? Okay, let's see.
Let me make sure I turn my phone down.
Oh, yeah, me too. Good idea.
Yeah, turn the phone down.
Okay, so I'm going to my channel. We're there.
We're there.
I think we're there. I mean, it says live, but we look kind of frozen. But remember, we talked about.
That's right. We have
that weird delay, so we're not supposed to look at that.
Right, exactly. Don't look at that. So the thing of it is that, well, see if anyone comes on.
Okay, I'm gonna put Tess in the comments just to get the ball rolling over there.
Right. Okay.
Okay, so it was the edit button. You did it when you were reading. You said there's going to be 2 buttons, and then I realized, oh, they're right there. And so when I clicked it, the thing that threw me was my channel was like pale, so it looked like you couldn't. Sometimes where it's like, yeah, this is an option, but not for you. But then when I clicked it, I got right. So that was my bad.
Okay. All right. So live on your channel right now?
I think, yeah, we are.
Oh. Well.
Okay.
You might as well do an intro.
Hi, everyone. This is Renee from Metal Art Mystic, and I am here with Queen Asset from Oya's Girl, and we are doing a test because I'm learning how to use Streamyard, and Queen Asset is helping me because she and I are both not super comfortable, but I would say Queen Asset is a little more comfortable than I am with tech. So we are learning together. Thank you.
I know, right? This is so much fun. Let's see.
We did it. We did it. You did it, and I did it, and we did it.
This is what happened when we did the summit thing, right? We were so committed. So I wonder if anyone's going to come in.
Yeah, I wonder. So I think that Zoom is a little more user-friendly. I think StreamYard is a little more user-friendly than Zoom.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree. Yeah. So let me see. How do I look? Well,
remember Zoom? We were trying to figure Zoom out for 3 hours, the two of us.
I know. This time
it took us what, 20 minutes?
25 minutes or so, 20 minutes.
So that's
pretty good. Right? Yeah. Okay.
Okay, let's see. It's gonna say live. We've been live for half an hour, but really we've only been live for a few moments. So tomorrow is really what we wanna. Tomorrow we want to have like a chit chat, right?
Yes. Oh, and I do see us now. Wow. Both of us. Oh, okay. Everything.
It looks good?
Yeah, it does. It does look good. I'm looking at the phone here. This is crazy. So tomorrow.
Yeah.
Okay. So we're going to make sure that this live that we're doing right now is uploaded to your channel, I guess, so that the rest of the evening people can get the message about coming in tomorrow. Visit with us tomorrow at 3 p.m. So are we inviting some people to join us?
I thought that we were 3 p.m. Yeah, I thought we were gonna invite Kim and Havana.
Okay, you want
to? A lot of people are busy this time of year, so we'll just send them an invitation to come in and have a little chat about lots of things.
Yeah, tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Right. But one of the things that what we wanted to do tomorrow is we want to do something a little different, right? We want to have a more open, realistic dialogue between us because, I got the humor deck.
Oh, you did? I'm so glad.
Did you get your deck?
No, it's coming today.
Oh, okay. All right.
It's coming today, so I should have it by tomorrow.
All right. I think it's going to be important.
Yeah, me too. And this is one of the decks we're talking about.
Yeah. I'll be right back. Let me grab mine.
Okay. So this is from an organization called the Skin Deep, which Queen Aset introduced me to, and they have multiple decks. The decks are questions to get you in conversation with each other about, different topics. And so this is the blank and on racism deck. And I have the healing deck coming, and Queen Aset has several decks. So what we thought would be fun and an ongoing series to encourage people to have more open conversations is using these decks as kind of a springboard. And Queen Aset just went to go get some of her decks because she has a lot more. I really encourage you to go to the Skin Deep YouTube channel, because they have a ton of conversations on their YouTube channel that are so wonderful and deep and heartwarming. Queen Aset also really loves their YouTube channel. Right, so yeah, the healing, this is the one that's coming to me too. The
okay. Healing. I got this one.
Oh, the Strangers Edition. I didn't even see that. That one's, I can't wait to hear the questions on that.
We all started that place.
Yeah.
And I got this one.
The Friends Edition, right. Yes. That's a really good one too.
And
the Amusing Edition. Yeah. I love their questions. I'm so grateful that you introduced me to them, because it's really it's heart opening.
Mm-hmm.
And I think
watching the videos, like, exactly. You know, I got lost in watching a lot of the videos. And I told you about that young couple. They had met online, and it's through Skin Deep that they met for the first time, you know?
Oh,
and then having those questions posed to each other just deepened their connection, right? And they were supposed to meet again at the beginning of this year, but COVID shut everything down, you know? And so their relationship has just become even closer. So, you know, I'm old school. I always believed that, you know, you have to have person-to-person contact. I'm learning differently. And of course, you know, we got this.
Yes.
Right? And so tomorrow, this is one of the things why I was inviting everyone. Let's have a different sort of discussion. Oh, we have someone.
Yeah, Ametrine Witch.
Yay.
Hi, Emmett.
I know. It's just, I just want us to have like what we're doing now, you know, chit chat with prompts from these decks, you know. Let's just talk as human beings, you know. Let's move beyond the existentialism and the woo-woo and, oh, I know what the meaning of this card is and the meaning of that card is. Let's just go right back to basics and learn how to relate to each other as human beings. That, right?
Yeah. And normalize, like you said, going back to basics and just having open-hearted conversations. Just talking. Yeah. You know? No, Kim is here.
Who's here? Oh, hi, Kim. Hey. I guess we're kind of like doing this a little bit now.
Yeah. So we wanted to, so tomorrow at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we are going to have just a chit chat and conversations about lots of things, but we want to kind of ground the conversation in the use of this deck. And Queen Osset has some other decks, healing decks and friendship decks that we're also going to use, and humor too, the amusing deck. So we were trying to start a series where we just have conversations and just talk to each other. Oh, more people are here. Hello.
Well, there you go. Hi.
Hi.
See?
Yes.
I told you.
Apurva.
Right?
That's a beautiful name.
I know. What do they say? If you build it, they will come.
Yeah, and for us, if we figure it out, they will come.
I know.
So let's see. Yeah, we want to have fun, but we also want to talk about some of the, the trickier things. But still, it doesn't have to always be so heavy and serious. I mean, the questions and what we're thinking about will always, if they're about racism, I think they will be serious. But they can also have humor. They can also have healing. I mean, they can have lots of things.
Yes. Kim, would you like to join us? Hey, Renee.
Yeah.
Something turned up. Is that my volume or your volume, your phone or something? Because I can hear myself.
Oh, no. Everything's muted on my end.
Okay. Maybe, I don't know. See, we're still figuring this stuff out. So, Kim, since you're on with us, I was going to send you an email anyway. Will you be available 3 p.m. my time tomorrow to join us on this live stream?
Yeah, so that's 12. It's 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And I believe Kim is Pacific Standard Time.
Yes.
So if you're available, Kim, that would be really great. And Queen Osset said she's going to send you an email. So, we want these conversations to be ongoing. So this isn't going to be the only time we do this. I mean, this is a big deck. We're not gonna answer all these questions.
And I got a lot of them here.
Yeah. And it's just, we wanted to try something new together. And it was, you're the one that found all the decks and the organization. And I think it's great.
Yeah, Amatrine Witch, Emmett, and Kim, you guys haven't heard of these decks because they're not tarot decks. They are human connection decks. They are cards about reestablishing that deep, it's not even deep, that connection that we have with each other, human beings, right? Like, last week in my tarot session, I have a student that she's a friend. I consider her a friend. And one of the cards that I pulled, I asked her, the question that her card was, when did she know that she could trust me? Right? Now, you have to think, you have a friend and you're going along for years and years and years. And these are questions that you wouldn't ordinarily ask your friends, right? Another question is like, what do you think I'm learning from our friendship? And you know what, Renee, since we're here right now, I'm going to ask you that.
Okay.
What do you think?
So is this for me or for you to answer?
Well, both of us have to answer it.
So yeah, because I don't have the deck, so we'll both have to answer it.
So let me ask you something. Now, this is going to be something else. So this is the fine line. At what point do you consider someone your friend?
Yeah, that's actually really good because you and I, the first time we started talking, we were discussing that very thing.
Yeah.
What does it mean to be a friend? How do you know when you are in the category of friend?
Right.
And
And
I think
so,
it's different for different people.
right. So in the strangers deck, that's the first question is, what made you want to answer these questions with me?
Oh yeah, let's ask that one. Okay. I think that conversations like this are the only way that we are going to open our hearts and gain awareness of what other people are going through in a way that you just can't do when you're just on your own reading by yourself. It's the sharing and hearing another person's perspective.
What made me want to answer these questions with you? No matter how much you read about my experience, no matter how much you hear about my experience, you still won't understand my experience unless you and I have a conversation about it.
Yeah.
Okay? And what this does, it gives me an opportunity to share my experiences with you one-on-one. And I think that's much more authentic, for lack of a better term, than reading about it.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Because all people of color are not the same. Our experiences are different, right? We handle things differently. So getting, Kim's experience is going to be different than mine. I live on the East Coast, she lives on the West Coast. There are things that many of us have gone through that others have not gone through.
Right.
So that's why, right? And it only takes that one, right? And that's what I want. That's what I want to do in this community. So, when I had that summit in September and I talked about the healing, yeah, it was hard, right? It was hard. I was heavily criticized. Maybe I wasn't. I don't know. I didn't pay attention to all of that. All I wanted was to get people talking. That's it, right? Because we can't do anything until people start conversing with each other.
Right.
Right? The rhetoric, the news, social media, that's like the Charlie Brown teacher. But if we can speak to each other, that's when the real goodness comes in. It'd be like, damn, I can sit back in your living room and we could just, just be like this, just talk.
Yeah.
And even with this, hi, Kasha.
Hi, Kasha.
Even with this year that we're in, this COVID situation, suppose this is the way that we had to live for the rest of our lives. Would we not form relationships? Will we not form friendships? Will we not feel? Do we feel, do we believe that the distance and the electronics and everything that's going on is supposed to keep us separate? We have to try to do everything. So I feel like, this year, 2020, as rough as it's also been a way for us to redirect our ego selves and reconnect to the root of humanity. Like, I feel like the universe is saying, like, look, people, you're going to do this one way or the other.
Yeah, I feel that way too.
You know what I mean? You're going to sink or swim. What are you going to do? Right? I'm a pretty damn good swimmer.
Yes, you are.
So, yeah. So, okay. So you want to try another question?
Sure.
Right, so that's from the strangers deck. Like, oh my gosh. All right. So I'm going to pull because, okay. As a stranger, I mean, it has so many good questions.
Oh, Candy's here.
Hi, Candy.
Hi, Candy. Yay.
Um,
So while you read that, I'm just gonna, for people who just came in, so
yeah.
we are going to do something on, we're gonna have a conversation tomorrow. This is just a test. Tomorrow, 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, and we're gonna be using these decks from an organization called the Skin Deep that Queen Osset found. And I only have one right now, but I have another one coming, and there are lots of different versions, and she's holding those up right now. There's healing, there's amusing, stranger, racism, healing. And so what we want to do is, oh, and friends.
Mm-hmm.
So what we want to do is we want to start conversations. And what we really hope, I think, Queen Osset, I think you agree with this, is we want other people to have conversations too. So we want this to catch on in our community, and we want lots of people talking, but it's just really important that we get more people of color coming to the table and feeling safe enough to share and have a conversation. So that's what we're going to be doing tomorrow. And we were just testing out the technology. So that's why we're here. And Queen Osset was, oh, there, a panda's here too. Yay.
Here's a question from the friends.
Okay.
What do you think I'm learning from our friendship?
So what do I think you, Queen Osset, are learning from our friendship?
Yeah.
You are learning a lot about technology. We're having to learn so much about technology, which I think the two of us, I'm not like, I don't really like tech that much. So, but we're doing it together because we have a greater purpose in mind. So I would say that you're learning a lot of technology since we've become friends.
Okay. So my turn. What do I think you're learning? What do I think you're learning? I think that you are learning about trust. In spite of, I think in being friends with me, you're learning what it is to keep trust, faith, and still be hopeful in spite of the odds. I think that you're learning what it is to be strong and confident. I think that you're also learning to own your voice, no matter what other people say. And that's what I think you're learning from me.
Whoa. Boy, these questions go deep real fast, don't they?
I mean, that's the point of this. That's the point of
everything you said. So, it's like, yes.
Right? I mean, and that's from the Strangers deck, okay? And I remember, oh boy. Okay. I remember years ago, my son's best friend's mother coming up to me. So my son and his friend, they've been friends from, they were like 4 years old. And every summer, I would take him to the summer camp, and all I would hear about is Patrick. And I never met Patrick. I just drop Ricardo off and I just hear about Patrick. And then it was the same on the other end. And one day, this woman comes up to me and she says, "Are you Ricardo's mother?" And I said, "Yes, I am." And she said, "Oh, well, I'm Patrick's mom." And we were talking, it was like, oh my gosh, all of that stuff. But then one day she asked me, "Why are you so comfortable just talking to strangers?" And I said, "Well, how do you expect to become friends? How does that happen?" Right? It comes from communication. Like if you don't Candy, don't cry. Okay. So, if you were to discover one thing about me that would make you walk away right now, what would it be?
Oh man, Queen Osset. Walk away.
Yeah.
I guess the only thing that would get me to walk away is if you said to me, I hate you and I don't believe you will ever grow or be a better person.
And you would walk away?
If you said you hated me and you didn't think that I would ever grow or be a better person, it would take me a long time to, that would be tough for me. Although then I would have to say, like, well, what did I do to make you say that? All right, same question for you.
I wouldn't walk away. I don't.
I knew you were going to say that.
I don't. I told you, I have a few friends. Everyone else is an acquaintance. And I'm hard on my friends. Okay? I don't walk away. If I consider you a friend, then we're going into battle together. And I would not allow you to walk away from me. I put it to you that way. Like, you would have to be the most heinous human being on this planet. But you wouldn't be walking. I'm just going to tell you that. I'm going to put that right there like that, okay? You wouldn't be walking.
You wouldn't be walking away.
You wouldn't be walking away, okay?
Woo!
Yeah, right? So, and that's from the Strangers deck. Okay, all right. So let's have some fun. Let me pull a card from the humor deck. So you guys, you're listening to all of this, and we're gonna get deep because we have this deck. We're gonna pull some stuff, okay? You know, but because we got to look at all of this stuff, we have to be realistic. Oh, okay.
You get to see the questions first since I don't have the deck.
I know, but you know what? Tomorrow, what I'm going to do, I'm going to shuffle them around and pull. Okay. All right, I'll do that. Oh, this is humor. This is amusing.
Uh-oh. I don't like the sound of that.
Oh, wow. Here we go.
Okay.
Pretend I lost all of my memory and explain the concept of hate to me.
This is humor?
Yes.
I think these decks just have to be deep. Like, no matter what they do, it's deep. Okay, so explain to you, like, you have no memory. So I can't use anything that's happened to you in the past.
Yeah.
Explain to you hate.
Yeah. Explain the concept.
The concept, let's see.
Yeah.
Wow. So there are people who have very strong negative feelings about something. Because hate could be like, I hate green beans, but it could also be, I hate, like, you know, a type of person. So they have a strong negative feeling about something or someone, and the feeling is so strong and so negative that they actually want to destroy that thing. They wish it did not exist. And they feel so strongly that often they will become violent when they get swept away with that feeling that we call hate. That was hard. Oh, jeez. Your turn.
The concept of hate.
To someone who has no like past memories of experiences.
Of what hate is.
Yeah.
The concept of hate, to me, is stepping in a pile of shit in my brand new pair of shoes. That's the feeling of disgust of everything, right? I mean, that's the only way I can explain it, because now I'm angry at everything. I'm angry at the pile of crap. I'm angry at what made the pile of crap. I'm angry at the person who had that pile of crap there. I'm angry at the person who made my shoes. I'm just angry at everything. And everything that caused me to feel that, like, there is nothing that can make me feel that way. So anything that I believe made that pile of crap, I'm going to hate. So if it was a dog, I'm going to hate all dogs, because I'm going to look at that cute little poodle that's sitting on somebody's lap and just remember that I stepped in a pile of shit that another dog left. And so I'm going to hate that dog for no reason other than it's a dog. That's one. Another concept is, for me, no, I can't. I'm going to pass.
Okay. That's another thing we haven't discussed is all of these decks. If you sit with a question for 10 seconds and you decide you don't want to answer it, you absolutely do not have to answer any question. Yeah. So there's no pressure, or we don't want anyone who comes into these conversations to feel that they must answer them. If it's a problematic question for whatever reason, they just ask that you sit with it for a little bit, silently, and then you can, move on if you want. So I totally respect that. Yeah,
but here's one.
That was a deep one.
I know, right?
Yeah, but I enjoy. I mean, it's kind of uncomfortable, obviously, but I think that it's interesting to sit with discomfort and for me personally, that's one of the things I think I've learned most in 2020 is learning to sit with my discomfort instead of numbing or running away or trying to erase it and just make it something that it's not. Just sit with it. Just sit with the discomfort. I would say that's one of the largest lessons I've learned this year. Not that anyone asked the question, but.
Well, here's one.
Uh-oh, okay.
If I was a texture, what would I be and why?
So I'm asking that of myself because I know what texture you would be.
What, sandpaper?
No, I was going to say velvet. I can't believe you said sandpaper. Now, just because you're velvet doesn't mean there's like something wrapped up in the velvet. But anyway, that's a question for me. If I were a texture, what would I be?
Yes.
Oh, I'll share with you. My son has a nickname for me, and it's the golden egg. And so I would say that I am like round and comforting, but you know, sometimes hard.
Okay.
How about you? How about you?
I already said mine. Sandpaper.
Oh, okay. Well,
I'm always, you know, I think that I'm the gritty one, you know. Oh, Candy, smooth as velvet. Oh boy.
yeah. Remember I talked to you about your voice and the way you carry yourself. It is smooth like velvet, but you know, you have things to share, but I would totally agree with that, velvet, for sure.
Yeah. Make the sound of my personality. Make the sound of my personality. Really?
Yes. All right, you have to make the sound of my personality now.
I'll be right. I have to get something.
Uh-oh.
I have to get something. I'll be right back.
What is she getting? A kazoo? Actually, yeah, that's true. Queen Osette's would be like a roar, like I can't do it, but yeah, that's true. Like a lion, like a yeah. What is Candy say? I'm a bell.
Yes, you are.
Oh, that's so.
You're always tinkly. You're always tinkly. That's what I think of you. I think of you. So, you know, it's kind of bizarre because you said your son calls you the golden egg. And I was like, if I had a nickname for her, it'd be Sunshine.
Oh my gosh. I can't believe you said that.
Yeah. Why?
Because that's what my mother used to call me all growing up.
See? Yeah, wow. That's all I kept hearing. See?
Yeah. Candace said a roar, and I think that's, you know, but I can't really roar, so I just like belted it out. But it's yeah.
Oh. Are we reading the comments here? Oh, wow.
We're not. Candy said something interesting but I don't let me see. Something about, I think she said something about you and Velvet. Oh, Emmett said, oh my God, explaining the concept of hate in the moment is so hard. I'm appreciating this conversation.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I guess this just gives you a taste of these questions in this deck, and or these, you know, different decks. None of them are shallow. None of them are even the humor or the amuse one was like, whoa.
Right.
So yeah, so tomorrow we're gonna be, you know, we're kind of doing it now, but tomorrow we're gonna be I think we're gonna be rotating. So like maybe we'll ask a question from the racism and then we'll move on to healing.
What's your deck that's supposed to come today?
It is healing. The healing.
The healing? Okay. All right.
Yeah,
healing and the friendship. So if it's the healing, then I'll leave you with the healing and the racism deck, and then I'll bring the others that way. We'll do it that way. And whoever's going to join us tomorrow, I'll send an invite. If you guys want to join us tomorrow at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we'll be here doing this. How many people can we have on StreamYard? I think it's what, 6? I don't know.
We don't know, but
somebody let us tell you when Candy said velvet. Yeah, I'm looking at this all of here. Yes, yeah. Emmett. You know,
what's interesting though, velvet is the opposite of sandpaper.
I
mean, when you think of textures, it's like, I mean, silk too, but anyway. So I think it's interesting that, you know, yeah.
Both serve a purpose.
Oh, yes. We need sandpaper.
Yes, we do.
I think I told you a long time ago you mentioned, that you were kind of the grit in the machinery or something, that you won't let things pass if they shouldn't. And I said, that's totally true. But also that little bit of grit is how you get a pearl inside of an oyster. And, you're right. It has a purpose, an important purpose.
Mm-hmm. So what do you guys think? Those of you who have visited with us. I think that maybe, well, we'll see how it goes tomorrow. And maybe going into the new year, maybe we'll do this as a once a month thing, and have different people on the channel and different things to discuss.
Yeah, that's a great idea.
I think it's great to discuss tarot, but we have to take our practices back to the whole reason why we are doing divination in the first place, right? And if you're reading your cards at the end of the day, this is how you know if you're growing too. This is a good way. So, the phrase is what? Shadow work, right? When we get into this place and we have to really look at these questions, this tells you if you've been doing your shadow work. It's windy as all get out here where I am right now. So that's confirmation for me.
Oh,
right?
Yeah, it is.
Because we sit with our spreads basically in isolation. Even if you share them on YouTube, it's still manufactured, so to speak, right? But these, I think that takes things to a much deeper level, because you don't have any prefabricated meanings of anything. So, the Three of Swords and, heartache and loss and worry and turning of the wheel and all of that gobbledygook crap. At the end of the day, that doesn't really serve us unless we do something with it, right? So you can be the greatest card slinger out there, but you're not a decent human being. You're a shallow human being. You have no depth. You have no concern. Ooh, did I just say something? Did I just drop a truth bomb? Oh, you know what? That's another deck. I think there's another deck called Truth Bomb. As a matter of fact, there is another deck by Danielle something or the other. I have an issue with her, I don't like microaggression or underhanded racism. And the creator, Danielle something or the other, she is one of those people. I know. You're like, who? Yeah, I know. Yeah. But these are the things that we want to talk about because, again,
these are the things that we want to talk about. These are the things that, like if you don't have a lot of people of color in your life, then conversations still need to be had. And I think that we can have them online. I mean, you said when we started talking to each other, like, I'm here. You can ask me questions. And I know a lot of people, and you were talking to me, I know a lot of people don't have a lot of Black people in their life. And that's absolutely true. Like the more I looked at the different communities around me, the more I realized how absolutely segregated it is. So conversations like that, they can't happen unless you go out of your way to make them happen.
Right, exactly. And we can't be afraid to have the conversation, right? So Renee knows that for Renee, I'm not doing any emotional labor.
Oh, yeah.
She knows this. I think we're past that. As a matter of fact, I know we are because of the other conversations that we had. So this is why I said, I feel like, I can talk to you without being concerned about tears or your feelings in that sense. I mean, I'm going to treat you as a being. You know what I mean? I don't want to have to preface what I have to say or monitor what I have to say because, oh my gosh, she's going to cry, or, oh gosh, what's going to happen? Maybe she's going to pull back into her shell. Maybe she's going to be afraid, and that was some of the responses that we had from wanting to do the summit. Many people were like, I don't want to do that summit because I don't want to be, but then you don't want to be real. As Kim says, real talk. Thank you, Candy. Yeah. Oh boy. So yeah, tomorrow, 3 p.m., you guys come back here, Renee's channel. We're going to do this. I'm going to bring some freaking healing to this community. Damn it.
Damn it, yes.
We're going to do something. We have to do something. Okay?
Yeah.
Pile under the rug. It's a mound now. Let's start cleaning that stuff up.
Yeah.
Let's start having conversations. Let's talk. Let's do this. Let's get some juiciness going here. Right? Now,
also laughing together. I think that, we have these deep conversations and we're going to confront questions that are, tough, but we're also going to laugh together. And I think that laughing together, like eating together, obviously we can't eat together. Eating together is also very bonding. And that's why all cultures look at meals. It's so important. We can't eat together, but we can laugh together and we can share. Yeah. That's bonding.
Right. So, you guys going to join us tomorrow?
Oh, yeah. Okay, yes. Truth bombs can be truth bombs. Yay. Yes, but tomorrow. Okay, so we're going to
end the live
tomorrow. And so now, Queen Osset, what am I going to do? Am I going to end the broadcast?
I don't know how you do that.
Okay.
There we go. Oh my gosh. Oh wow. Oh good. Kasha, you're going back home. Yay.
Safe travels.
Good. Yes. All right. Let's see.
Thank you everyone for
Thank you. Yeah.
I'll put it in caps. Here. Ooh, almost felt like computer over.
Thank you, Candy. Gosh, Candy, I adore you so much. Lisa's here, Kasha, everybody that's here, I adore you guys so much.
Thank you.
I have a video that I'm going to do, and it's about gratitude, and it's something I've been thinking about doing. And you know me, I always have to have I do the Leo thing. I have to have the setup and everything. But
yeah,
I
can't wait.
I have 101 decks for you, but this I want to do this.
Yeah. Okay. So we're going to come back tomorrow, and we're going to do some more questions, and hopefully we'll have some other people joining us so that we can. Like a round robin kind of thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
So I'm gonna go over and end the broadcast. I think that's the only way we can do it. All right. Okay. Bye everyone.
Bye.
Bye.
We'll see you guys tomorrow.
Okay. There we go.